Hello, this is Aaron from the smartphoneappreview.com, and today we've got a review of Cat's Revenge for your iPhone. Cat's Revenge follows in the vein of those pick-up-and-play games, and boy do we get a lot of those on the App Store. The game is essentially a little slingshot game. You need to aim your little, I don't know what you could call them, projectiles, I suppose? Yeah, you need to aim your projectiles, and then you need to click and drag the mouse over into the bin to collect him. It's a very simple premise. The game works well, and it's fun. The gameplay is decent, and it certainly does live up to the expectation that it's supposed to deliver fun at a relatively quick pace, and it does that pretty well. Now you get different types of projectiles. Here I've got this sort of a wrench covered in cheese, and in later levels you get things like nuts, and then it even goes as far as as bombs. The different types of projectiles are a good and relatively effective way of varying the gameplay, and it does keep things interesting and keeps things ticking over quite nicely. Graphically, it's there are no problems at all really. It does the job pretty well and looks very nice, vivid, and very colourful on a Retina display. The game's soundtrack is decent. It's a pick-up-and-play game, so don't expect like a Hans Zimmer or a Steve Jablonsky composition, but it does the job relatively well. My only annoyance is every time you restart a level, if I just show you here, let's say you've messed it up and you just want to restart, it restarts the soundtrack with it, which is really, really, really frustrating when you're trying to do a level. On that note of frustration, this is kind of where the game starts to lose me a little bit. The thing is, if you get stuck on a level, there's no easy way to sort of resume, there's no hint system, and there's no way just to skip the level and come back to it later. You need to complete it, or effectively just be stuck in the game, which is a bit of a shame. And apart from the main game, there's nothing else really. As you can see, there's just a play button, and then the levels. There are different level packs you can get. At the moment there are just 2 level packs, but I'm sure the game will be updated with more. So no Game Center achievements or leaderboards, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame because these games certainly do benefit from those services. Now don't get me wrong, this is a solid game. It graphically is absolutely fine, and sound-wise and gameplay-wise it's absolutely fine. But that's what it is really, just fine. It doesn't do anything special, and it's certainly not going to compete with the likes of Jetpack Joyride, which I seem to be raving on about quite a lot these days. But it's not going to compete with those types of games, but it's a decent game, and for that it's going to get a very healthy 70%. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you're watching on the smartphoneappreview.com, thank you for reading the best website for smartphone app reviews. And if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to click that like and subscribe button. This has been Aaron with the smartphoneappreview.com. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.